So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 9 of our Spurs career mode on the PS4 FIFA 15, and we're going to be kicking off this episode with a home game at White Hart Lane up against Stoke City. We're going to try and get ourselves back on winning ways because we had recently had a real bad drop in form, and as you can recently see, we're currently sitting 5th in the Barclays Premier League table, and we're quite a long way away from first place. And if we're hoping to secure Champions League football next season, we're going to have to get off to a better start than this. But Harry Kane does run through, he has a shot, Begovic makes a fantastic save, but Lacazette was there to mop up the missing pieces and slot the ball into the back of the net on the volley, and I was very pleased there that Lacazette was there. He managed to keep himself onside. Begovic does make a fantastic save, and Begovic is a goalkeeper that I do find very, very difficult to try and beat in career mode. I think he's a fantastic goalkeeper. But straight after we had scored, they were back on level terms. A powerful header from the Stoke left winger, Arnautovic, as he puts the ball into the back of net. And once again, very poor defending from us. Jonathan Walters, and he puts the ball into the back of net. They do then have nothing really much happened throughout the rest of the game, but the frustration bubbled through in the 90th minute as Capoue was shown a straight red for a rash challenge on Diouf. And I don't think that he had any complaints, as we were getting frustrated as a side, and Capoue, the frustration bubbled over him and he lunged in and got a straight red for his actions. So I don't think he can have any complaints for that one, but we're going to have to miss him for the next game up against Everton at White Hart Lane. And to be honest, we should be beating Everton, even though they're currently 6th in the table. Our squad is a lot stronger than what theirs is, and therefore we should be coming out on top, especially when we got the likes of well, to be honest, we had to play a weakened squad in this one, but still, even with a weakened squad, we've still got the likes of Stambouli, Niang, Januzaj, Paulinho. We've got a very, very strong squad out, so there's no reason why we cannot go ahead and beat them. But the first chance came, actually falls to them. Morales whips the ball in the box. It comes to the old man, Samuel Eto'o. Hits the post, it rebounds straight off the post to his feet, and just simplest a volley into the back of net as Hugo Lloris was on the floor after he tried to prevent the header that come off the post and ricocheted back into the feet of Samuel Eto'o. And unfortunately for us, they found themselves 1-0 up, and it was the worst possible start for the game at White Hart Lane. We would have a good chance to get ourselves back on level terms. Ross Barkley sprints past Jagielka. He goes through, but an absolutely awful finish from him there. I don't know how he did not manage to put it on target. I think Howard come out a little bit too quick for Barkley's liking, but still, he should be hitting the target and at least making the goalkeeper work. But Samuel Eto'o picks up his second goal of the game here, just after the half-time interval, and what a fantastic goal it was. He slots it right into the top-hand corner. Hugo Lloris, no chance whatsoever getting anywhere near that one, and it was just a bad, bad day at the office for us. And Samuel Eto'o scores with a fantastic shot there and picks up his 4th goal in the Barclays Premier League so far. But they do have another good chance here. Pinar plays the ball to Naismith, back to Pinar to McCarthy to Dembele. Dembele, our former player, punishes us, and I was a little bit disappointed with celebration because he looks a little bit happy with celebration, as I'm sure you guys do know, it does piss you off a little bit when they do go ahead and celebrate, when in theory they should be doing like the no one respect celebration, but they were a little bit muted anyway. He wasn't like running around like a lunatic, so I wasn't too bothered anyway. But we were just run off the park by Everton. They were beating us in every aspect of the game. They're beating us midfield, strikers, goalkeepers. They're beating us every single thing, and the difference between the two clubs, they were winning all the first balls, they were winning the second balls, and we just were not playing like we usually do. We do have a good chance to try and get a consolation goal. As Solano runs through, he plays the ball to Januzaj, he hits it first time, it comes off the outside of the post, and they then manage to get the ball clear. But they do then get the 4th goal of the game as Naismith plays the ball through to Pinar. Pinar turns his man, has a shot, and once again beats Hugo Lloris, the Frenchman, in the Tottenham net. And it was the worst defeat, the biggest defeat we've had of the season so far. A 4-0 loss at home against Everton. Well, that just... It was an awful performance all round. I couldn't blame it on one single person. There was no one that had an awful game, but still, we didn't play well in that game, and we surely did not deserve to get anything from the game, and that's what we got. We got an absolute hammering from Everton, and we were hoping to try and pick up the spirits in the next game, which was going to be the quarter-final of the Capital One Cup up against the Gunners, our arch rivals, the North London derby, but in the Capital One Cup. It was going to be an extremely difficult game, and that is the reason why we rested a lot of the players from the previous game against Everton, and it proved to be costly. But if we could go ahead and win this game, we could try and put the loss against Everton behind us. But the first chance of the game does actually fall to them. Walcott plays the ball through, and a fantastic shot from him, but very, very fortunate for us that his shot just goes whiskers wide of the post. Then have another good chance, but this time Hugo Lloris does make the save, and Walcott this time does put his shot wide of the post once again. But Harry Kane here plays the ball to Pogba. Pogba out wide to Lacazette. Lacazette does very well, plays the ball back through to Harry Kane, the youngster, and he finishes expertly past Wojciech Szczesny in the Arsenal net and gives us a 1-0 lead just before the half-time interval, the best possible time to score because it gives us momentum going into the second half, and I was very pleased with that goal from Harry Kane as he does do very well to turn the defenders inside out and power his shot past Szczesny in the Arsenal net to give us a 1-0 lead. So it's going to be all to play for now. We had to do our very best to try and to keep the lead. If we could get another, it would probably wrap up the tie. But Arsenal, we knew we're going to go on the attack. But we had the last chance of the game. And Harry Kane, well, that would have been an absolutely delightful goal if that went in as he curls it round, but unfortunately it only hits the underside of the crossbar and comes out wide. But that's actually going to be it for this episode, so if you enjoyed the episode, please make sure to hit the like button down below as it's going to be very much appreciated, and I really do hope to see you next time very, very soon for the next episode of the Portsmouth Crew Mode, which I'm sure you guys will enjoy as it's an absolute beast of an episode. Thank you, bye bye.